Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. The tarot reading for those who are interested in improving their imagination so they can improve their manifestation. And when I mean improving your manifestation, I mean leaning more on listening as opposed to looking. All the research that's out there right now says the more we look at images on the screen, whatever the screen is, the weaker our imagination gets. And if you look around the world, you know that that's pretty true. So what I'm doing here is an audio version of a tarot read to help you imagine, put those pictures in your head, and develop that ability to manifest. Very, very important. And so we do this every day together. And it's my job to make sure that I really do a tremendous job at conveying the images and the ideas that are in this tarot reading so that I can help feed your imagination. We're a team. So let's get to it. We have a bottom row and a top row. We start at the bottom row. First card, one right in the middle, is the Oracle card. And today it is Yang or Yang. Yang is the term for action. But much like Yin is the term for inaction in many people's minds, that's not true in either case. In either case, it doesn't have to be an obvious action or inaction. And with Yang or Yang, it doesn't take an obvious activity. What it calls for is a paying attention, a tuning in, a responding, a plan, but it can be something that is not obvious, it's internal in you. Remember, we're talking about manifestation, right? Your imagination. It may be simply changing the pictures in your head, reimagining what you want to manifest. That's an activity. That's Yang. And that's the overall theme of today's reading. So, bottom row, far left, let's go to the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, especially in the Rider-Waite deck, is a very, very good image. It's a guy by a river looking down at three cups that have been tipped over. Behind him are two perfectly full cups. Just a little ways off in the distance is a bridge, and a little farther is a castle. But he is spending all of his time focused on what he's lost, not what he has and what the possibilities are. This shows you a lack of imagination. And that's what we're trying to avoid. And that may be, in fact, what has been surrounding you. That has, in effect, kind of set up your life. Looking back on what you have lost and not paying attention to what the possibilities are in the future and what are the avenues available to you with this new positive attitude. What are the avenues available to you to get to your destination, your manifestation? And so there is the Yang energy. It would only take him to quit focusing on the three cups that are spilled and instead take the two cups that are full and start his journey across the bridge to the castle. He can get there. It's right in front of him if he would simply see it. Yang energy. That's where you are at some part in your life. Next card over, Four of Pentacles. It's hanging on to your value system. And because it's 4, not 10, that means that the list of values is very tight, very focused. And so that being the case, you are holding on to what is important to you. You have gone through a journey. And now you just have a very few things that are really, really vital to you. One of which is your self-worth. And with an increased self-worth, let's go back to that Five of Cups. You can stop looking at what you've lost and start looking at what you still have and what you can do with what you still have. That's part of your value system. Four of Pentacles. So let's skip the Oracle card. We've already covered that. Let's move to the Knight of Swords on the right side of the bottom row. Knight of Swords is a dynamic card because knights always bring gifts. And this knight brings incisiveness, intelligence, acting with certainty. The yang energy. Yes, acting with certainty. Swords are thoughts, ideas. The knight already has the idea of where he wants to go. He's charging forward into the future. Well, that's very yang-like. It's also meaning that the attitude about the Five of Cups and looking at what you've missed as opposed to looking to what you have and can develop, that's all changing. That's all changing. And that's part of your value system. Quit focused on the past. Start thinking about the present, leading to the future. Use that imagination. Knight of Swords. Good, good, good card. And what are you focusing on with the Knight of Swords? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is fulfillment. Getting what you want. So you are coming to the conclusion that you're going to have to take some action forward. And the big action is leaving the past behind. Using the present, the best of what you have now, and stepping into the future. And that is repeated with the Four of Pentacles because that's a good set of values. I know what's important to me. You have a good sense of self-worth. You're charging into the future with passion, with enthusiasm, with certainty, and you know where you're headed to your Nine of Cups. Now, you're not there. Nine of Cups does not say that you're there yet. It means that you know what it is and you know where you have to go, but you're on your way to getting what you want. But you got to leave the past. Drop it. Let's go up to the second row. Card on the left, Knight of Cups. Again, knights always bring gifts. Knight of Cups. How about somebody who's sensitive, loving, caring, introspective? It's the introspective part that you need right now. And the Knight of Cups is bringing you the gift of self-love, self-appreciation. When you have that, getting rid of the Five of Cups energy, getting rid of the negativity of the past, focusing on what you lost as opposed to what you have and what you can build with that. That's powerful juju. And that's what the Knight of Cups brings, the idea of self-love. If you love yourself, you can love other people. Card right next to it, Knight of Swords. Again, here we are, or King of Swords. King of Swords is an ethical leader, is an intellect, very analytical. And with that big sword that he carries, the King of Swords is able to cut through the BS. Yes, you've told yourself. Because, ooh, baby, we're good at telling ourselves a bunch of baloney. Well, you can't do this because of this, and I can't do this because they expect me to do this. Stop. Leave the past behind. Quit focusing on what you lost. Hang on to what's really important to you and step forward into your future. That's what the King of Swords is telling you. The message is clear, to the point. Going to skip the middle card up top because that's the vice versa card. I will end this reading with that. So we're going to go to the Six of Cups on the right side of the upper grouping. Again, Six of Cups, nostalgia, something from the past. And it's that very thing that is holding you back. You are remembering something or someone from the past, but not accurately. And because of that, we have the Five of Cups. You cannot let go of the idea of losing. You lost 3 cups. They're spilled. But you got 2 behind you. You got a bridge and a castle you can go to. This is not the end of the story at all. But for some reason, Six of Cups, something or someone from your past is holding you back. You're letting it do it because the last card up top, the Lovers, the choice. Okay? That's really what it's all about. It's a choice. You have two things, because that's what we're looking at, that you got to make a decision between. Do I want to stay in the past? I'm comfortable with it, or at least I'm used to it. Not so comfortable, but I'm used to it. And for many people, being used to it is almost the same as being comfortable. Even though they're unhappy, doesn't make any difference. This is what I know. This is what I have. Again, they're focusing on the 3 cups that are spilled, not the 2 cups and the bridge and the castle. Not doing that. So something from your past, some feeling is holding you back, but you have to make a decision, and you know it. And that's where we get to the vice versa card. In reverse today, by the way, it is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords talks about restriction, feeling powerless, feeling trapped. Who you're being trapped by is you. It's your limited beliefs. It's that thing from the past. It's that focus on what you've lost, not what you have to build on. Not having a good sense of self-worth. Those are the things that are holding you back. And because the card is vice versa, it is reversed, means this is something that you're giving some serious consideration to. What the hell is holding me back? Why am I stopping myself? What do I need to do to change my outlook? Because I am limiting myself. Nobody else. It's my ideas. It's that thing from the past that haunts me. How do I break the cycle? And with the 8 of Swords, you're in the process of working that out right now. You are looking to the future. That's the yang energy that we had at the beginning. It's that action. It's choosing. Leave the past in the past. Appreciate the good stuff I have around me and what the potential of it is, including my potential. That's the gift. That's the yang energy. And that is today's Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Love it, love it, love it. So tomorrow you and I have a chance to get together. I think I'm going to be doing the Tao Trifecta. That is the frequencies for health, wealth, and happiness for the coming week for you. I do that every weekend, so I'll have that for you tomorrow. But that's our read for today. Clear as can be. Yang energy. Get moving. You are the one stopping you. So hopefully we'll get together again tomorrow. If not, between now and the next time we finally do get to Manifest Tarot together, as always, peace and blessings.